What's up, Battle Buddies? If you couldn't tell or hear, we are back in Super Nintendo World. We did come last year. We'll link the video when it first opened, and we had to come and redeem ourselves. We were still new to Super Nintendo World. We were new to vlogging. Our channel was still new. We were trying to figure things out. But so we had to give this the respect it deserved and come back and give it another shot. So we're here. We're going to show you how to use your power-up bands. We're gonna get reservations for Toadstool Cafe, and we're gonna try all the games. So we're bringing you guys along with us, and we're gonna have the most fun.
So when we came last year, we didn't expect to come back. This was supposed to be a once in a lifetime thing until Epic opened up. But the military had other plans, and now we live in California. So why not get an annual pass? And if you haven't seen that video, we'll post it up somewhere around here. And we're excited. I mean, we get to do this again and do it the right way. Now, we don't know everything, and we're not going to pretend that we know everything, but we'll just go based off what we learned, what we've done, because we've been here numerous times after the first time we came back last year in June. We've been here, what, like 4 more times?
Yeah, and they've also included new items and new things here in the Super Nintendo World. There's a new food vendor up at the top lot called the Power Up Cafe, which they were not here when we came last year. Toad is here now, so that's really cool as a meet and greet. And so there's just so much more to cover than what we did last year. And we never, like you said, we never expected to come back, so much so that we rode Bowser's Challenge, what was it, like 5 times in that first go around. We were so sick of Super Nintendo World and the music for the longest. And now we have that itch again, so we're glad to be back and cover it all for you guys. Back when Super Nintendo World first opened, they did require a reservation system where you had to have a reservation or get the early access pass. Now they don't do that. Now you can kind of just walk in and out. It's not as packed as it used to be. It is still very busy in here. There is no early park access with your AP annual pass or a hotel like early park entry like Orlando has. But there is a special ticket you can purchase on the website. It's under tickets where you have add-ons, and it's a Super Nintendo World early access. It can range anywhere from $20 to $30 from what we've seen on any given day. The busier days, it's obviously gonna be maxed out to like $30, but that is per person, and it's to get you early park access to the Super Nintendo World area only. So you get 1 hour early access, which is a great opportunity to go ahead and jump on Bowser's Challenge before the lines reach over an hour wait. We've seen it all the way up to, what was it, like 280 minutes? Insane wait times for Bowser's Challenge. So if that is your main goal, to ride Bowser's Challenge, the early park access ticket might be your best bet. Also, to get into Toadstool Cafe, there is a reservation system for that. You scan your QR code as you enter Super Nintendo World. They book up fast. So, as you come in for the early park entry into Super Nintendo World, snag that QR code and book it while you're waiting in line for Bowser's Challenge. That's what we did last year, and it was perfect because we got our reservation, we waited in line, and it is crazy. And those are some little tips to kind of get your best time management while you're here at Super Nintendo World.
So something new that they added on, which was really freaking cool, and I didn't think they were going to do this anytime soon, but I mean, it has been a year, so, is Express Pass now. So you have the option of purchasing Express Pass separately for a fee. You get onto Mario Kart's Bowser's Challenge, or become a Platinum Pass holder, and you can get Express Pass after 3 for free, but it's just one time for each ride. So that's a cool way to jump that line and get your key. Gone are the days of having to play charades in line, making up games and making up stories and friendships that don't even exist. So the goal of this is to hit all of the timers before the Piranha Plant wakes up. And each level gets harder and harder. And I think there's 3 levels with difficulties of easy, medium, and hard.
I think we're all on the hard level at this point.
I feel like the best way to do this is not by yourself. Have a team of 3 people. So you can't have up to 4 people, I think. So 4 people can play some of these games at the same time. So you can have a team of 4, which really helps a lot.
And you each, if you do it as a team, you still each get a key for it.
You can just ask single riders if they want to help you, because they also get a key.
Just like we were just explaining, there was a single rider right in front of us. So we had them join our group. It's good to separate into sections, so each person covers their own section, so you're not running across each other. It makes it easier for everyone. It is hot out, so it keeps you from having to run all over the place. We didn't get it that time, but we're gonna do it again later after lunch.
And Aaliyah said it was embarrassing. She's embarrassed.
Oh no, he's embarrassed. Oh my God, it's fast. Nope.
Wow, you and Aaliyah got it. So far, I've lost every game. That's one game I refuse to lose. That's all about strength. I'm not gonna lose on that game. So
And speed.
and speed. So I'm not gonna lose to that game, and I won. What is the purpose of Super Nintendo World? What are you supposed to do here? So the whole purpose of Super Nintendo World is to collect 3 keys so that you can fight and defeat Bowser Jr. and his little challenge. Once you beat him, rinse and repeat by obtaining keys at a harder level, or try collecting all 132 stickers in the app by exploring the park, taking photos with characters, and much, much more. So in Super Nintendo World, there are 6 total teams consisting of different characters for Super Mario, such as Mario, Luigi, Daisy, Peach, Toadstool, and Yoshi. Aside from collecting all 3 keys, the whole point is to keep playing and playing and playing and collecting coins, because at the end of the day, all those points accumulate and go towards your team. And at the end of the day, there's a winner based on who has the highest overall points. There are 4.5 field games, 2 main games, which are Bowser and Bowser Jr., and there are 8-bit characters scattered across the entire park here. To include mini games or extras like the binoculars, where you look through them to look for different characters that are in the air or just anywhere, and those unlock stickers for you. Or collect a random gift at Toadstool Cafe when you first walk in. Just tap your power-up band and you'll collect a random gift. Since being here last year, there have been 2 new additions to Super Nintendo World. One of them is a brand new game upstairs, which consists of either 4 or 5 mini games that don't earn you a key, but they do earn you a sticker. So it's just a game just to pass the time, and it adds to the park. Another new addition to Super Nintendo is Meeting Toad, which was added earlier this year and earns you a sticker along with meeting Peach, Mario, and Luigi. The power-up band is glitchy and sometimes doesn't pick up the meet and greets with the characters, which we have noticed numerous times. This issue is most notable in Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge.
Another thing with the power-up bands, if you don't have the app, you can come up to these kiosks and scan your power-up band, and it pulls up all of your information as well, such as like what ranking you are and what stickers you've earned as well. So if you don't have the app, this is another option to keep up with your progress.
Beating each level gets you a key per level. So the games do reset. So once you beat hard mode, it'll reset back to easy, then go back to medium, and then hard every single time. A watch is not required to enjoy Super Nintendo World, but it does limit your experience. Not having a watch prevents you from going to Bowser Jr., and you won't be able to track any of your progress. Most importantly, keys.
So the first thing you're gonna wanna do, and we did this last year, the night before we actually were coming to Super Nintendo World, because you're gonna wanna go to one of the stores, either in City Walk, or you can even do it here or at the beginning of the park, and get your power-up band. Like Louis said, there are like 6 different choices, 7 now if you want to include the Golden Mario, which is still under the Mario group. But once you set it up in your app, you're going to want to come up with a game name. So if you're anything like us, you're indecisive and it takes you a minute to come up with a perfect name. So you want to take some time to set that up. Don't do it while you're in line. A lot of people do, but like I said, if you're indecisive like us, you're going to want a little more time to really figure out what you want to name yourself. And then you're going to want to go ahead and have all of that set up, so when you come into Super Nintendo World, you're ready to start hitting up all the games and earning coins.
So apparently these are Amiibos, and if you have the Mario Kart game on your Nintendo, these actually link up with them, and I'm pretty sure if you collect coins here, they'll transfer over to your game. In order to connect your Amiibo to your Switch or console, you just connect it with the Joy-Con, the joystick, with I think this part or the back of it.
So to reiterate what Aaliyah just said, in Mario Kart 8, as you win and you collect coins, once you reach a certain threshold, you unlock new vehicles, new customizations. Well, instead of playing Mario Kart 8, you can come out here for real life and collect those coins and use those by pairing your Amiibo with a Joy-Con and unlocking internal upgrades to your vehicle, like gliders and stuff like that.
It's nothing exclusive.
It's nothing exclusive.
Okay, so it is about time for our reservation. I made our reservations for Toadstool Cafe earlier this morning. Now, you might get lucky, such as days today, which I'm actually surprised. It is a very busy day, but there is still a wait list. So they are not fully booked, and this is a holiday weekend, so you might still get lucky and still get reservations later in the day. It is already after 12:45 and we're already getting lunch. So here we got the Superstar Lemon Squash, which is a honey citrus, kind of like a Sprite. It has some carbonation to it, and it has all these rainbow boba at the bottom, and they're like the popping boba. And then it comes with these jelly stars on top, which they are the best. So it is 1:30 now. Our reservations were at 12:45, so that's 45 minutes that we waited in line to order and get a table. Definitely put that into perspective. So if you know you're gonna be past your state of hungry and be hangry, schedule a little earlier than you think you would actually be hungry, because it's a definite wait when it's busy like this. And we all got the Superstar Lemon Squash because we're gonna go ahead and tell you now. In the upper lot, they have the Power Up Cafe, and then they have the little stand right outside of Super Nintendo World that has like popcorn and some other drinks. We've tried a little bit of each of those. None of those are as good as this. We always manage to come back. Even if we don't get food, we always manage to come back to at least get this drink. The best drink here. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, this is a 5 out of 5. This is not too sweet. I like the carbonation, especially when it's hot. And the rainbow boba adds a little hint of sweetness, but not overly done for me. Yeah, this is a 5 out of 5 for me.
So as we're sitting here, we are constantly seeing a steady stream of people coming in, like non-stop. So it's always full in here, no empty seats. So we're wondering, what if Super Nintendo World adds like a digital timer here with the Piranha plant to mimic the Piranha plant that's outside? As soon as your food comes to your table, you have an hour to eat, talk, do whatever it is that you gotta do. After that hour, the Piranha plant timer is gonna start going off and sounding crazy. The lights will dim As the lights dim, the only light that's gonna be on is yours. So the focus is on you. You get up to leave. That's crazy.
So we started off with the Toadstool cheesy garlic knots, which were mini mushroom-shaped knots brushed with garlic butter, Parmesan cheese, parsley, and a side of marinara sauce. Those are really good. They really aren't anything special. I mean, they're just like your generic garlic bread, but they did pair really nicely if you were to get the fire flower spaghetti, which is what I got. In the kids' power-up spaghetti, they come with one of the garlic knots. So I do think it's a good little additional if you do get the spaghetti, because that does not come with any bread. I got the fire flower spaghetti and meatballs, which was spaghetti with mushroom marinara sauce, meatballs, fire flower Parmesan crisp, shaved Parmesan, and chopped parsley. This meal was very good. It's very filling. It comes with 3 good-sized meatballs to get your protein in, especially out here on a hot day. It does have a little bit of a kick. I wouldn't say it's spicy, so to say, but it does have a little bit to where, you know, it kind of opens up your sinuses, and it has a lot of good flavor. I would give it a 4 out of 5. It was actually pretty good. Aaliyah got the kids Power Up Spaghetti Marinara, which is spaghetti with marinara sauce, Power Up Parmesan crisps, Toadstool cheesy garlic knot, and a coin cookie.
I didn't eat the coin cookie yet because I think I might want to save that for later. But the spaghetti, it's a kid's spaghetti, and because I'm growing, I ate the whole thing, including the garlic knot and an extra garlic knot from the plate that was purchased. I'd give it a 4. It's not bad. It does have like 3 of those token-sized Parmesan crisps. And that's pretty much it.
And I got the Mario Burger, bacon, mushroom, and cheese. So it's an all-beef patty, bacon, mushrooms, lettuce, tomato, and American cheese served on a brioche bun with a side of truffle French fries. And there is a vegetarian option available for $2 more. They didn't ask me how I wanted my burger, if it was like if I wanted medium rare, medium well. They just gave it to me medium well, which is fine. I mean, I have no complaints. The burger, it's just a traditional burger. There's nothing special about it. It was very filling. It was good. The star of the show was the French fries. The truffle fries were amazing. They tasted just like the garlic knots, but in French fry form. I give that meal about a 4 out of 5. It does the job. And to finish Toadstool's Cafe off, we finished it off with a Mount Beanpole cake, which is chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry layered cake topped with a matcha mousse. This is something that we get every time we come here to Toadstool Cafe, no matter what. Even if we just come here for a Superstar Lemon Squash drink, we just keep getting that. It's just a really good dessert. It does the job, and it's unique. It's a very unique flavored dessert. It reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream. You don't really taste the matcha on top. It just tastes like cream. The Mount Beanpole cake, we rated it a 5 when we first came here last year, and it's still a 5 out of 5. But it is one of those desserts where you have to share it. You cannot eat it by yourself because flavor fatigue. That's why.
Okay, so the good news, if you have the Platinum Annual Pass, they do give you a 15% discount here, which really helps, especially if you're feeding a family. With our meal alone, we'll put the price of everything that we bought. With our meal today, we saved $13.94 with our Platinum Annual Pass. That's another snack. Like, that's the price of another little snack on your way out, or a butter beer on your way out. The Platinum Annual Pass just continues to show time and time again that it is worth it. We've made over our money just today alone with what we've gotten here. We're gonna head back out and play some more games, and then it'll be time to get on Bowser's Challenge.
And we're not. And for whatever reason, if you don't make it into the Super Nintendo World store, there's stores scattered all across Universal Hollywood. They have one in the lower lot, right outside of Super Nintendo World once you exit. They have one in Super Nintendo World. They have one in the upper lot, right when you walk in through the entrance. And they also have one in City Walk, right before you get to the park.
And all of the other ones are much less packed than the one in Super Nintendo World.
Yes, because everyone is getting off that ride from Bowser's Challenge. That's the only way to exit the ride. So that is packed. And the all accept annual pass holder discount.
There are 2 quick service locations for Super Nintendo World type food. There's one in the upper lot called the Power Up Cafe. That's where you can get like the salted pretzel, you can get the pepperoni and the vegetarian mushroom, super mushroom calzone, as well as the Superstar popcorn, which is just their generic theme park popcorn with glitter on top, as well as a few of their specialty drinks, which we did already taste before. And then there's also the one in the lower lot, which is right in front of the Mummy Eats and Jurassic area. That one just serves basically popcorn and some other specialty drinks as well. They don't have actual food in that location.
And they both accept annual pass holder discount. Oh, and I forgot to mention, those calzones from the Power Up Cafe make a great breakfast.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching our video of our redemption on Super Nintendo World. So it was a lot of fun to show you all how we use our power-up bands inside Super Nintendo World, playing all the games. We rode Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. We got to eat at Toadstool and check out the other locations of the stores and the Power Up Cafe.
So hopefully the information that we provided can help you so you can plan your day accordingly and that it just works out. It's time to wrap this up. I'm tired, it's hot. If you like this type of stuff, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe so we can grow this community, this channel. And yeah, you might find us on your For You page or just you were looking for it. So
All right, guys, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.
bye.